strangled on my water, so I'm going to drink more water to get unstrangled. Howdy guys, welcome back to another video. So I've had this video idea that I'm going to do now. This is the third video that you're seeing that should be posted on Thursday. I've had this video in mind for a little while. Ever since, like, they said, hey, the internet's coming, I thought, well, I'll do this video when it comes out. And, it obviously took forever, so let's get into the story of how me and Dad won a bass tournament. The only tournament that I've ever won. So, let's get into it. So, this story comes from many years ago. This is pre-cell phone. I'm filming this on my cell phone. This is pre-cell phone, pre-YouTube, everything else. This is ancient times. We're talking like dinosaurs were walking down the shore as we were fishing this tournament. But we were fishing on Cherokee Lake. It was in the late spring. It wasn't quite summer yet, but it was late spring. And this is all from my memory, so my memory ain't good. So if I get something wrong and I correct myself later, you just have to forgive me, because that's just me. We had went down and practiced a week before we went and fished a tournament. I hate that the camera's doing that, but I'm sorry. I can't do nothing about it. I don't know why it's doing that. We went down and practiced a week before and done pretty good. We had caught a couple of good, nice fish on some baits, and then we had a good game plan going. So it's tournament day, and we go down there, and we get in the water, and they say, everybody blast off, or whatever it was back then. I can't remember how it was. And all we done was go, because we were fishing right at the ramp. We just went across the lake and started fishing. And Dad put a good keeper in the boat right off the bat. And then we started fishing on down that bank right there. And I put a good keeper in the boat on a brush hog. It's been many years since this tournament took place. So I'm not really worried about giving away baits or nothing like that. And I don't even know if them baits work anymore down there that time of year or not. So, but I caught a good 2.5, 3 pound largemouth on a baby brush hog. Was bringing it up through that tree, and all of a sudden this bass just comes and attacks that brush hog. And I set the hook and pull him up out of that tree, and Dad nets him. Boom! That's my first keeper of the tournament. And then we keep going on down through there, and Dad catches a couple more keepers. I don't really remember what Dad caught, because from my perspective, I just remember what I caught. I just know he caught one right off the bat that kept, so. But he had a couple of good, decent keepers that day, too. But we went on and fished for a while. He had 2 or 3. Like I said, I don't really remember what Dad caught. Just I remember what I caught. But we went on later on in the day. It had been a while since I had caught a good keeper. So we were fishing on on the other side, on this other side of the lake. And I threw up towards the bank at a limb with a wacky rigged Senko. Yes, a Senko. Or it was a Senko or a Yumdinger or something like that. And I got bit right there. And set the hook, got the fish about halfway to the boat, and he come off. And I was like, what the heck? And I saw my bait was fine, so I just threw right there where I lost the fish. Now, what are the odds of a fish that you just pulled halfway from the bank out to the middle of the lake, thrown back in there with the same bait that he just bit, and catching it? What are the odds? Okay, I did that. I literally threw it out there where I lost him. He bit it, and I set the hook and got him up here, and got him in the boat. I got him up here. I'm not in the boat. I'm in the camper. Got him up in the boat, and that was my second keeper. Like, that was the second keeper I weighed in. I'll put it that way. And I just don't know, So the third fish that I weighed in, I'm not exactly sure, because I don't remember, but I do know what I caught it on. I caught it on a shaky head. It was either a watermelon or a green pumpkin. I'm not really sure, but it was on a shaky head. Y'all know what a shaky head is. And I got it up in the boat and, obviously put it in there and weighed it. So we get back to the weigh-in, and I'm all trying to recall this, and if I remember something later on, or if I remember something while I'm still here recording, I'll put it in here. So We weigh in, and I didn't get big fish. A buddy of ours beat me by just a little bit, like a few ounces probably. But we won the tournament. They got second, and that was it. That's how I won my first tournament, with that. And like I said, it's been so long ago, but I still remember, some details, like how I caught that one fish, how I caught the first fish, the second fish. But the third fish is a little hazy. If I remember it, I'll try to put it in. Like, if I remember it while I'm making another one of the videos today, I'll try to put it in. But if I don't, then you won't see it. So, I mean, we didn't win much money because it was a small tournament, But it was still a little bit of money, and that we didn't even keep it. We just put, because I'd caught. I remember it was after our trip to Guntersville, because I caught a 12-pound catfish at Guntersville and wanted to get it mounted. And Dad, when we won the tournament, was like, "Hey, we'll take this money and put it on your catfish to get it mounted." I remember that now. The catfish is a story for another day, but wow, I can't believe I remembered that. I was probably 12 years old. Wow, that's been so long. I'm getting old. You kids, get off my lawn! Well, now that I've took myself down memory lane and experienced some nostalgia, if you guys want to see more of these story time type videos, let me know, because I enjoyed doing that just now. Screaming at the kids out on my lawn and stuff, I've got tons of stories, so if y'all want to hear more of them, let me know. I'll do them. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. So y'all like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.